Have you ever been in a situation where you have given someone multiple opportunities to do the right thing, but you just can't seem to get through to them? Well, that's the situation that Pilate was in. We're going to skip ahead a little bit because he went back to the crowd saying, "Are you sure you want Barabbas and not Jesus?" And they said, "Yes." And then he says, "Why? What has he done?" And they don't answer him. They just say, "Crucify him." Pilate was trying to reach and get through to this toxic group of people, giving them multiple chances to do the right thing. And it can be frustrating. Pilate wasn't necessarily a merciful man, but yet here he was trying to show mercy, which is exactly what these religious people should have been doing. They should have been, well, for starters, who were they really showing mercy to? Barabbas? I mean, they were just righteous in their own eyes. They were jealous. They envied what Jesus had been doing and who Jesus was. And Pilate saw right through that. And I know I've been in that situation where you feel like you've given someone chance after chance and you're being patient with them and they're acting stubborn. They think that they know better even though you've informed them. I'm actually in that place right now with one particular business transaction, if you will. It can be frustrating. I've even kept my comments to myself and tried to be helpful in the process, much like Pilate was trying to be helpful and provide them with time to think this thing through. But at a certain point, I have to stop being Mr. Nice Guy and just move on and go through with this transaction the way that I know that I should go through with it now that their hand has been shown to me and their stance on this particular situation. Same thing with Pilate. He knew that he wasn't going to get through with them. He says that since he was getting nowhere with them, he symbolically took water and he washed his hands in front of the crowd, symbolically saying, "Look, I'm clean of this." And it quotes, "I'm an innocent." Pilate said, "I am innocent of this man's blood. It is your responsibility." It was their decision. With that said, Pilate still played a role in this. He was the governor. He could have put his foot down regardless of what they were saying. I mean, could you imagine if we had that type of influence on our governor or our political leaders? That it would be, chaos. But Pilate was worried about a riot. He was worried about what others would say or think or do. Instead of him just standing his ground and saying, "You know what, this is wrong. I am going to do my job." But he just turned it the other way, as if he wasn't watching what was taking place, even though he was. So while he may not have sentenced Jesus directly, he still played a part in this. So as you go about your day, stand up for what's right, what's truth, in love, the best that you possibly can. We won't always make the right decision, the best decisions, but the closer we get to Jesus, the better we can discern through life and make better decisions, regardless of what life throws at us.